I'm a little bit early for the school run, and I've been sitting winding myself up because I saw one of those posts that was like, we've all got the same 24 hours, which, you know, technically is true. We all do have the same 24 hours, but it's also nonsense because we don't have the same choices to make within those 24 hours. When you have demands on your time that exceed the amount of time that you have, you're not making choices between doing nothing and doing something. You are making choices that are about, if I choose to do this, it means less time on this. And usually with the people that I'm speaking to who feel overwhelmed by this stuff, maybe they've got people that rely on them. So children or elderly parents, or keeping their kind of home sort of ticking over, work, responsibilities, all of those different things. But they're walking around feeling guilty that they don't feel like they're doing any of it enough, maybe, because there could always be more. Maybe even feeling guilty about the fact that they don't get a lot of time to spend on themselves, whether that's kind of fitness wise, health wise, or just enjoyment and kind of hobby wise, feeling guilty about that they should be doing more, which again isn't fair. And sometimes what they'll say is, I wish I could, you know, if I could just find the time. But the thing is, even if we could magic another hour, that hour would get filled with those demands again. So the thing that I think is helpful to think about when it comes to, if you've got too much on your plate, how are you supposed to take care of yourself? I think number one is cutting yourself a bit of slack for the fact that you find that hard sometimes. Because it's not, again, that you are making a choice between doing nothing and doing something. You are making a choice. One of the barriers to you doing it is because if you choose to spend time on you, that is time away from something else. And that is sometimes a hard choice to make. But the second thing is acknowledging that as long as that choice persists, it kind of drives you into the ground. You know, a day where everything else gets done before you pay attention to you, you feel a bit tired. A week, it starts to grind you down. A month, really getting to you. And then beyond that, it really starts to take a toll. So some of the things that I'll talk about with people is trying to just think about changing the order of it. So not thinking about it in terms of I'm choosing to do this instead of this, but I'm just going to do this first. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on me, whether it's resting or doing a bit of exercise, because it will help me later. Not because I am dismissing everything else. Cut yourself some slack and make some choices that maybe is you first.